Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as usual, I'm speed filming right after shopping for all of these good things. Every year I do quite a bit of damage in the VIB Rouge sale because it really is my opportunity to stock up on things that I love and try some new things to revamp my makeup routine for every single day. And I really only do this around twice a year, around now and then in the spring. So that is why I have two bags that I could barely carry home. I have a small bag filled with the heavy items, which could not go in the big bag because the sales associate told me it would for sure break, and true to word, it is starting to crack despite the split. So there's a lot for us to go through, and at the end of this video I'm also going to show you my favorites, and I'm also going to do a giveaway prize. But before we get into all of that, I want to let you know the dates. So everything will be listed in the info bar down below, including all the links for everything that I got and all of my favorites. But the nice thing about the way they're doing it this year is that you really do have some time to shop. So if you're VIB Rouge status like I am, the sale started today, so October 26th, and it will be going on for 2 weekends. First round of the sale is going to end on October 29th, starts again November 2nd until the 5th. So that's for Rouge. For VIB members, November 9th to November 12th, so another weekend. And then for Beauty Insiders, it's November 16th to 19th. So a lot of dates, but essentially it's just a series of weekends: Rouge, then VIB, then BI. 20% off for Rouge and VIBs and 15% off for Beauty Insiders. So it's a really great sale, and I know it seems early for Christmas shopping, but it's never too early to get gifts with a discount. And with that in mind, I got something for you guys. So I'm doing a giveaway prize for my subscribers, and I got this buxom set, which I have to say is a really great purchase. It's one of my favorite sets to get every year. I think last year I justified getting another one for myself, but I still have so many that I haven't even made a dent in. These little lip glosses really do last, and I love how all the colors are always really wearable. I think I have Kir Royale from last year, which is in this set, and they're plumping but gentle on the lips. They're really shiny and not sticky. So I wanted to share one of my favorites. That's going to be sent out to a giveaway prize winner selected randomly from the comments down below, and that will be announced in 1 week on Instagram. With that said, let's get into all the good things that I got, starting with this really fun set. This definitely reminds me of something that I would have had as a little girl. It really does look like a toy. It's got this detachable little magnifying glass, and you can play a game. I think there's some cards in it of Inspector Drunk, which is just so funny in terms of diagnosing, I think, your skin concerns. But what really drew me to the kit was twofold. Number one, I asked you guys on Instagram what you really loved from this line, and the feedback was pretty unanimous that a lot of you really loved the glycolic night serum as the hydration serum. And these two products are pretty generously sized for a set. Usually sets have pretty small products, so I really liked that. The glycolic serum is a full 30 milliliters, which is pretty much full size for a serum, so I thought that was really neat. And with that, I also got to try a new vitamin C eye cream, which is exciting because I'm definitely super into vitamin C, as you will see, but definitely something I'm interested in doing as I turn 30. And then it's also got the jelly cleanser and the whipped cream Lala Retro. So this is going to be my first discovery of Drunk Elephant. This brand has been generating so much hype, and I'm really excited to try it out and see what I think. I would say about 90% of the comments that I received, and I received a lot of you guys are ahead of me in trying this brand, were really positive. So I guess we're doing skincare now because I have another eye product to show you. This is the Ultimune Eye. I have been reading really great reviews about this product, and for the sake of the length of this video, I'm going to talk about these together because I've read fantastic reviews for both. So it's the same line. It's the Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate, which is the serum from the line, and then they also have an eye serum. So it's not a cream, but it's a serum, and it's a pretty good size for an eye product too. These are pricey, but they're not like La Mer pricey. Shiseido, I've always felt like, is very fairly priced for the quality that you get. So I'm really excited to try these serums. I have read that the face serum is really good for pore size and kind of helping to minimize and resurface your skin to help with that. And then that the eye serum is really great for like fine lines, you know, those first little ones that we're not going to focus on too much. So I'm really, really thrilled to try that. No surprise, I also got a Bio Performance. Quickly, this is the best face cream ever. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. I've been using it since I was around 24 or something like that, like my early 20s. I switched from just Nivea to the Bio Performance from Shiseido. My mom has been using it for the last 40 years of her life, definitely my entire lifetime, so at least 30 years. She's always smelled like it at night, so it's super nostalgic for me. It has a very light scent. Even when my skin was younger, I would totally notice a difference if I used it or didn't use it in terms of the plumpness and glowiness of my skin. And so I remain loyal to it. I'm going to continue to repurchase this every time Sephora is going to give me a discount. I would say one jar lasts me not quite 6 months. I probably buy around 3 jars a year, something like that. But it's worth every penny. Should we switch it up? Do a little makeup? There's a little more skincare in the bag, but I think it's more fun if we switch it up a little bit. So I decided to try a new highlighter. Highlighter is one of those products that I do really, really, really enjoy. So the fact that this has beautiful packaging and it's just so pretty is very exciting. Look how gorgeous that is. So this is the Dior highlighter. This used to come in very few colors, but now it's got a real range to the line, which is really nice for different skin tones. So some of them are more yellow. The one that I got is the rose gold one, and the packaging is so luxe. It's just got the little plastic cap there. So you can see, hopefully, I'm starting to lose my light given that this is after work. It's very comparable to Champagne Pop. It's definitely got that peachiness, but it's got a little pink in it too. Skin is more yellow toned. I would recommend going with one of the more gold ones. You'll see there's a really nice range of colors, and if your skin is a little bit more pink than mine, there's a pink one, and if your skin is like mine, then I think the rose gold one is perfect. Just a nice wash, you know, right away. It's just the perfect amount of pigmentation. Something that I'm excited to try is the Dior Show Iconic Overcurl. Now the original Dior Show, I don't have here to show you, but I'm gonna list it down below in my favorites because it really saved my life after I got lash extensions and it really ruined my lashes. It really plumped up every single lash so that it looked like I had something left and didn't have to kind of go back for more extensions before my lashes were healed, and I've managed to stay away from them since then. This version of Dior Show with the curved wand is apparently Meghan Markle's favorite, and she's talked about it in beauty interviews before, so I'm quite excited to see how it compares to the original Dior Show. I feel like it's going to be good in terms of how well it wears, in terms of the formula. I'm just not sure if I'll like the brush as much as I like the original really chunky brush. Switching it up a bit more, if you watch my hair routine, this will be no surprise. This is my favorite dry shampoo of all time. In fact, I would say I would consider myself a dry shampoo hater and doubter until I tried this one, because my hair is so dark that Batiste and other brands like that are more affordable just don't work on me. You can see it, even if it's only sprayed in the under layers, there's still like a gray cast to my hair. But this Living Proof one is amazing. It really, really does disappear. It feels very clean. It makes your hair smell clean. If you just want to stretch your hair out one extra day beyond when you normally shampoo, I highly recommend that you try this because I find that it is different from other dry shampoos that I've tried. I told you there was more vitamin C coming, so we've got the CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum from Sunday Riley. This is the full size. I have had such a good experience with Sunday Riley products that I felt like I wanted to get something that was for sure gonna be good. So like I said, I'm pretty serious about adding a vitamin C treatment a couple of times a week to my skincare routine, and I feel like the Sunday Riley one is a really good one to choose. It's supposed to help to rapidly brighten your skin's bounce and the appearance of brightness in your skin. And I'll also be able to combine it with the vitamin C eye cream from Drunk Elephant too, so I thought they would make a nice little combination there. Basic repurchase, beauty blender, these are just good, you know, like they last for a really long time, but once in a while you do have to replace them, and mine is over a year old, so I got a new one, and the pink is still my favorite. They really are just good for foundation, and they work really well at just quickly blending in this Clinique BB Acne Solutions foundation. You guys are probably sick of hearing me talk about this one, so I'm going to keep it short, but it's a lightweight, really lovely skin looking BB cream, and the color selection for this product is awful, but if you can find one that works for you, it really is such a wonderful product. I get the light one, and it really does last through a workout, and my skin loves it, and it just looks so natural, and it looks so good under office lighting. I wanted to try a bit more of a substantial traditional foundation, and I'd heard really good things about the Beauty Blender foundation, so it's called Bounce. It's got really strange packaging, I have to say. I'm not sure I'm gonna love that. It's kind of fun looking. It's definitely different than traditional bottles, but you can see it's got this kind of rectangular appearance, and then you have a button on the back to dispense it with. I think I'll have to use it to really figure out whether I hate that, but at first sight I don't love it, but I did really like the silky feel of the foundation, and I found a really good shade for me, which is 150. A lot of them were a little bit more yellowy for sure, but this one is a nice slightly pink but not too pink undertone. Okay, oh my gosh, this I'm really excited about. Should I put it on? Okay, we're gonna take this into like OG YouTube video territory. So this product is called The Slim from Elle. It's their new matte effect leather matte lipstick. So it's their kind of answer to all of those matte products on the market. I'm just gonna grab a mirror and I'm gonna try it on because I'm excited, okay? So this color is 18, and it's definitely what magazines call vampy all the time. It's got that really burgundy, slightly brown kind of color that's going to be quite dramatic, and all I'm wearing right now is a little bit of lip balm. I'm just going to put it on so you guys can see. Sorry, I just had to grab a paper towel. You'd think that 7 years in I wouldn't make that mistake of not having that, but rookie mistake. What can I say? What do you guys think? I think it's really smooth feeling, and I love the color. It's a little bit darker and vampier than my signature lipstick, which is YSL Rouge Pure Couture number 4, which I will link for you down below. But I did get another one from the same line, which is the satin line of the YSL Rouge Pure Couture, and this is number 4. I think it's called Rose Bergamesque. Yeah. And it's a really nice pinky nude. My other favorite is number 70, which is more of a traditional nude, but not too light. Those are all great colors that I will link for you down below. So number 4, number 70, and I'm adding number 6 to my collection. It's just a really lovely pinky nude. Very excited to have that because I know it's going to be a winner. The next one, though, is a bit more adventurous. So I've tried some Natasha Denona eyeshadows, and I really like them. I wanted a new blush that was going to be corally and really pretty, and I considered NARS Orgasm and repurchasing that because I don't have one anymore. But instead, I got this one. So it's Natasha Denona Duo Glow in Rayo, which is 02. And I swatched it on my hand next to Orgasm, and they are pretty much the same tone. This one has a little tiny bit more of a metallic kind of finish when it's swatched really heavily, but what I really like about it is the amazing pigmentation compared to Orgasm, and the fact that it's a shimmer and there's no sparkles in it, which unfortunately Orgasm has a little bit too much of, in my opinion. Don't hate me if you love that product. I definitely I like it and I like the color, but I think this one might be a slight improvement on it for me personally. Going back to hair care again, Living Proof Perfect Hair Day shampoo is so good. I purchased a backup. I'm not even fully through my first bottle, and I think I'm like 5 months into using it every wash, and it really does help to make my hair just softer and more manageable without leaving any build up like most smoothing shampoos tend to. So for me, it's been a real kind of hair routine revolution, and you can watch my hair routine if you want to see more of what I think and what it looks like once it's used, but it's really, really good. I have two products from Sol de Janeiro. So one of them is the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, which is the firming cream with that crazy addictive caramel flower scent. It's like a white floral combined with caramel, in my opinion. Scent well. Oh, so good, because I had the shower gel and used it all up, so that's now gone. I'm filling a little bit, so I'm going to rub it into my hands. And then my friend, who actually is a viewer, hi Lisa, recommended this hand cream and said that it was the only hand cream that she had tried that was non-greasy and that really sank in quickly but left her hands feeling moisturized, and it has that same amazing scent. And I love the tube size. It is pretty inexpensive compared to other Sephora brands, and it's really a nice size because you could easily carry it around in your purse. So it's the Brazilian Touch hand cream. I'm really excited to try it given her glowing review. And then I have a new eyeshadow palette, so I will definitely be doing some kind of makeup tutorial soon, showing you a new look for fall, winter, and holiday parties. And the one I chose to get is the Sultry palette from Anastasia. I initially was going to get the gingerbread palette from Too Faced, which is really pretty, but for me it was a little bit too pink and a little bit too glittery in terms of the eyeshadows. The unfortunate part is that now I have glittery packaging. I have big plans to spray this with hairspray so that the glitter is not going to come off. But what I love about the shadows, with a pretty nice dual-ended brush, I love that the shadows are half matte, half like over-the-top shimmers, but they're not glitters, so they're not chunky. They're really, really smooth. Just swatching. Rose quartz is so pretty. Pearl is like, it reminds me a lot of Steela's Kitten, and there's a true silver in here, which is actually pretty hard to find in a palette. That's also really a pretty shimmer in a medium kind of silver. Just really gorgeous shadows, and the pigmentation on the mattes does not disappoint. So I really love the color selection for this palette, that you have a dark brown, a black, you have some really nice buff shades to blend out any of the shimmery shadows with. Then I repurchased a NARS primer. I go through about one of these per year, maybe two, and I won't use anything else ever because it's the only thing that really truly prevents creasing of eyeshadow even through a workout. So we are now done with bag number one, and we can move on to bag number two. In here is a big bag of samples that I got, which I will ship to whoever the giveaway winner is. It's got at least like a dozen different product samples in there, so it's kind of fun. And then to finish off the haul with, I really, really recommend, if you're looking for some lovely gifts, you have some candle lovers like myself in your life, consider the Nest candles from Sephora. It's really nice that they sell them there, and these are my favorite luxury candles of all time. The Sparkling Cassis is actually a new scent this year, and I think it's a really smart business move by Laura Slatkin because, yeah, if you like Bay from Diptyque, which is what Club Monaco smells like. The nice thing about this is it doesn't smell like Club Monaco, and it's a little tiny bit sweeter. It has a little bit of an earthy note as well, and it's a little lighter on the senses, I think, and the packaging is always as gorgeous. I always keep them and use them as brush holders after. And then I think this is one of my favorite gift sets, actually, that Sephora has this year because it's an upgraded size. So these are bigger than they have traditionally been, I'm pretty sure, in the gift sets. And it has Sparkling Cassis, which I really like. Highly recommend you give it a try. Holiday, which is their like fireside, really warm scent. And then Birchwood Pine, which is my absolute favorite. I wish they'd had it in the big size in the store because it really is wonderful. It smells just like a fresh Christmas tree, and if you have a fake Christmas tree, highly recommend you get that to burn in the background so you have that scent in your home. And I just love the way this is presented. I think it really looks like a beautiful, substantial gift, but it's still really affordable for anyone in your life that you think might enjoy that. So that is it for new stuff. But I implore you to stick around for the stuff that I've actually tried and tested. There's not that many, so I'm going to share them with you quickly. And some of them you may already know about, but some not, because we haven't talked about beauty that much in a little while. So something that I really love, that I've noticed a difference in the hydration of my skin with, if my skin is feeling a little bit dry, is this Cora Organics Nani Oil serum. So it's got nani, rosehip, pomegranate oil, sea buckthorn. So it's a source of antioxidants and essential fatty acids, and I really do notice that the moisture barrier on my skin is very much helped by using this a couple of times a week whenever my skin feels a little bit dry. So I've been really enjoying this, and it's not super cheap for a skin oil, so it's really nice to get the discount. And then for those of you who've been asking, it's more than one person on Instagram, what my highlighter is that I've been using. I've been using Becca for the last 3 years religiously in either Champagne Pop. You can see how much I like it. It's pretty similar to the new Dior, but the Dior has a little tiny bit more pinkness to it. And then I've also been really loving Vanilla Quartz. So these two are really great, and Becca actually has a set as well if you wanted to try a whole bunch of their highlighters, so I will link all of that down below. So for peels, I absolutely love both these products and have waxed lyrical on them many times. Facial Radiance pads from First Aid Beauty, I think the best bargain at Sephora in terms of skincare, because you get 60 pads in this, and it's just as good as any other pads from any other brands that I've tried, and they're really gentle. They're really lovely to use a couple of times a week. And then for a bit of like a bigger gun, there's Good Genes, which is lactic acid, and it really does make a difference. It's one of those products where if I use it just once and I haven't used it for 2 weeks, then the next day I can really see a difference in how bright my skin looks, how smooth it is, how nicely my makeup applies. It's got a cult following. And then 2 more things that I really love that are less pricey is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. And this comes in a kit this year that was not available in my local Sephora, but it is available online. And it's $20, which is such a nice price if you have someone maybe a little bit younger in your life, or just a friend that you want to give a gift to that's going to be no fuss. It's a highlighter plus this lip gloss, and it's really an awesome color. This is something that's always at my desk, and I've really never shared it with you because it's always at my desk instead of at home. The Beauty Blender Blotterazzi Pro, which is just a sponge that absorbs oil. I have 2 of these, and I kind of rotate them so that I always have a clean one in my office. It really does replace those oil absorbing pads from like Clean and Clear or whatever one that you're using, but the difference to me is that it doesn't take too much oil off so that your skin and your makeup then looks dry, which I think is really important, especially during the winter months. Getting it up as soon as I possibly can, and then same thing, as soon as I possibly can, I will also get a tutorial up for you so that you can see how the makeup products look applied together and kind of see a completed look with everything. Yeah, I had a lot of fun chatting to all of you guys on Instagram. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, and I will see you in my next installment on Style. Bye!